All right, welcome everyone to the Hill Aerospace Museum. I'm Elizabeth Cropper and I'm here with my colleague Brandon Hedges today, and we're here to kick off of our very first video of a new series called Museum Mystery Box. So as you can see, we've got this lovely little box here full of question marks, and we get a lot of questions from our visitors that maybe they don't get to see or understand everything just from the exhibits. So if you have questions about things that are going on in the museum, about our aircraft, about our staff, about our volunteers, please feel free to ask us a question and we will put it in the museum mystery box and address that in future weeks. So we're gonna start off with our first question this week, and we specifically, I peeked at the question beforehand, and that's why I asked Brandon to come help us with this, because he is our restoration chief. He's the specialist who knows about how we get everything in here. And our first question is, how do we get the planes, how do we get the aircraft inside the museum? So Brandon, what can you tell us about that?
Well, if you've ever been to the museum and you've walked through, you can see we have an immense amount of aircraft. There's a real good creative use of space. We like to keep the patron safety in mind, and it's a big Tetris game. When you look behind us, you can see it hanging from the ceiling. There's another one on a pedestal, and then there's one on the ground. To get these in, depending on what we're doing, requires different entities. If it's on the ceiling, we got to get engineering involved, cranes, things like that. If it's on a pedestal, same thing, engineering, and then some support from the base. On the floor, most of the museum staff can handle moving aircraft that way with our tugs.
Oh, perfect. So it sounds like we're really concerned with keeping the aircraft safe, keeping the public safe, and obviously we've got to be pretty creative, like Brandon said. So how do we get the aircraft here to begin with before it even gets here to the museum?
So to get it here, we can explore like opportune airlift, which is military transport on our heavy aircraft. If that doesn't work out, we can go by flatbed, and that can require different state requirements to have escort service or highway patrol escort.
Oh wow, so we have an entire highway patrol dedicated to helping us. That's incredible. Well, that's all we've got time for today. Please go ahead and ask us any questions, leave a comment, let us know if you guys have any more questions for our museum mystery box, and we'll get back with you next time.